new episode of the Couch Show. Today I am very happy because I have some beautiful, lovely ladies here with me. Today we are talking about sex on the first date. I know you want to hear all about it. My name is Amasikapa and this is the Couch Show. And before we start, let me acknowledge my sponsors. I have Beatrix Clothing. She made this beautiful outfit for me. You can find her on IG. It's Beatrix_clothing. Her number is 0246 982 891. And my hair was done by LK Beauty Parlor. Her number is 054 6946 911. You can find Beatrice Clothing. She's in Florida, on the KTU, Florida Technical University Road. Yeah, she's very, very close to the university. And you can call the number I mentioned earlier on just in case of anything. You can also call LK Beauty Parlor. She's also on the same name. My beautiful guest makeup and I was done by Zabi's Creation. Her number is 054 164 6604. And K Almighty Service has been one of our great sponsors. You can call K Almighty Services for your certificate, business certificate, birth certificate. You can call him for logistics, building and construction, private classes. They do almost everything. You can call him on 054 677 6393. This is the Couch Show and we're about to get into our topic for the day. But before that, let's go for a very quick break. So we are back and it's very, very exciting here in the studio. It's all fun today. We've not started the discussion yet, but trust me, we've had enough fun already. And to get into the topic of the day, sex on the first date. What will make you have sex with your date on the very first date? So I have here three lovely ladies to help me discuss this topic. And trust me, I'm just waiting for some revelations. Those who have done it, their experience, how it went, and how whether it ended in tears or not. Just here, I have Precious Miracle here with me. Hi, lady.
Hi, Sika.
Okay. And then next to her, another agenda woman. I call her the East Legon lady. Hello. Her name is Sylvia Anand. Sylvia, how are you?
I'm doing good.
It's been a while.
Sure.
Okay. Mina is here. Remember Mina? Yeah, the Valentine's Day salad. Yeah. Also offer chocolate, offer salad. Okay, so Mina is here with her. Mina Mate is also here. So I mean, with all these beautiful ladies here and their beautiful characters and the brothel woman, this woman, oh my goodness. I don't like meeting one-on-one with her. The moment she starts speaking, she goes like, and I'm like, huh, you said?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Today she's going to go low for us. To just have a fun discussion. My name is Amasi Papa and this is the Couch Show. My ladies, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so today. I don't want any preview here. I don't want because I know you all.
It's like she's saying something to treat somebody.
Yeah. I don't want anything here. You have to tell everybody the truth. Okay. Mina, you.
Yes.
Have you ever had sex on your first day?
No.
Let's vote. How many of you trust what she's saying is true?
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt because we don't know. Thank you for that.
She had one vote out of 3. But I'm about to lie also. Oh, yes. Have you done it?
No.
Sylvia, for the love of God, tell the truth.
No. Sex on the first date, no.
Sylvia is like, but I know this lady, you're from Yamasum.
Yeah,
so let's wait for her to tell us the truth.
Yeah.
The lady of
nothing but the truth.
Oh my goodness. Lady of
sexual purity is very important to me. I've never done that. And I don't think I'm going to do that. Thank you. Simple. Observers are worried. Sika, how about you?
See that? It's like, you tell me what to do. You cannot do that to me.
Speechless now.
You people are lying here. So we are about to get into the conversation. As for the intro and the way they are lying, I don't even know how to go about the show.
We all answered.
So since they are not willing to talk, thank you, my lovely sponsor. Love you for sponsoring.
She's trying to dodge from
thank you very much for my beautiful outfit. Now they are quiet. We can continue with the show. So yeah, when you hear of sex on the first date, what comes to your mind?
It's bad.
Whoa.
Yes, to me it's bad.
Okay.
Why should you have sex with someone on the first date? Someone you just met and you guys went on a date.
But
why should you have sex with the person?
But do you realize that even if it's 10 years from you still do that too?
Yes, I'll still do it, but on that first date, no.
Precious. Sex on the first date, what are your thoughts?
First on first dates. For me, I'm not going to do it, but I don't know for others. We can't talk for everybody. Some will do it because the mood triggers everything. And that means, like, on the first dates, why would I even go to like a place where we can go into a room and have it, or a place where it's so comfortable to have sex in the first place? But to me, I wouldn't say it's a good thing or it's a bad thing. To me, I wouldn't do it, but I don't know for somebody else. You know, we'll be having a drink, and then we will be being that on the first day to know how the person is. And I've heard some guys say that when they have sex with a lady, that is when they get to fall in love more with the lady. I don't know how true that is, but no matter how true that is, for me, I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so me now, sex on the first date. This one is doing fifi, this one is doing sleep on sex on the first date, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so let's divide the words into two. We said dating, it's only just going out to have fun. And sex, before a sex will go on, is between two people. It's a mutual understanding between two people. So, you see, as we go on the date and we are there, we will determine if we want to have sex. Sometimes it's just the environment. Sometimes it's just the way we feel. And once I'm on a date with you, I want to know more about you. So maybe a man or a lady can say, okay, since we are talking, I've seen your good sides and your bad sides. Maybe I want to see if you are sexually good in bed or not. And that can trigger those kind of things. Because you getting to know me alone, like only my good sides and my bad sides, and I'm not good in bed. Maybe a man is there, he won't like it.
So you think a man should know your sexual ability on the first?
You see, some men go with sex. Some men go with sex. It's not every man that looks at what you are capable of doing to stay with you. Some men are there, they feel when you give them good sex, that is all. They are going to stay with you till. Some men, out of 100%, you get only 5% of it. I won't say sex on the first date is a bad thing. No, it's the people. Like, you don't know the vibe they are catching.
Yeah.
Maybe as they go and sit down when they are eating and they are drinking. Who knows? Maybe the lady might even be the one to initiate it.
Yeah.
Maybe the man can initiate, the lady can initiate. It's just an agreement.
So yeah, do you feel like having sex on the first day jeopardize the future success of the relationship?
Okay, in a way it does, and in the way too it doesn't. Because like what I don't understand is why should you have sex with someone on the first date? And she was saying something of maybe on the first date you want to know whether you are good in bed or not. No, actually you tell me that that's the only date to be going. You come in here. So yeah, the way you think, that's not the way any lady or every man thinks. Okay. You see, when we go on a date, I meet you boy to boy, girl to girl, we sit down, we talk as matured people. Okay. And we all know what we want. I can't, you see, now the relationship we have these days, nobody wants to cope. Everybody wants to be real. This is what I want. If I'm getting it from you, then the vibe starts flowing. So the sex on the first date doesn't change anything. Somebody can have sex with somebody on the first date, but trust me, their relationship is going to keep long. And somebody can have sex with somebody 3 months after their first date, and before 4 months, the relationship will go wayward. The sex doesn't determine the progression of the relationship.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. It's a vibe, but for me, no. They seem to come in, but it won't be on the first date.
But the thing is,
once you are considering it as a first date, you see, there are lots of dates. You'll be going on lots of dates. You'll be going on that particular first date, and you want to have
Sylvia, I'm not saying dates, but that's going out.
Yes,
we've been talking for a while.
Yes, and
not just going out the first day, but you guys have been talking.
It's your boyfriend you are talking about.
Yes, you've been dating for a while.
And then he has
proposal. And then,
so if he has sent you out and maybe he says like, okay, babe, I feel like I want us to go home, and this is what I want from you.
Probably that's the first day you people
are going out.
You people started
dating. It's not like the relationship started now.
So it's not like I know. On the road and like
I know. But some you've been dating and fair on a maybe he sends you out to public on a first date, then he be like, oh babe, follow me home and let's go and have sex. You ain't going to do that.
Not follow me, like follow me on the boat. So rude.
You see, Precious, this generation, we are straightforward. This current generation, won't be pretending. Yes, because when you said this is what I'm looking for, it's all can you send a number what you say when I make to me touch me so that I stop wasting my time and let me go. It is now men are so open, ladies are so bold to tell their partners face to face that babe, I want to have sex. Not like first that maybe they'll be shy, this one be shy, is still going to visit and something might happen. Because we don't really plan sex, but these people we plan sex.
This generation.
Yeah, we will plan sex right now. 24 hours. When we meet and we have the vibe is going wrong. When are you coming to visit me? Hope you know when you come what will happen.
Yeah. Okay, true. Listen, whether it's being blunt or not being blunt, that's people and how they want to treat certain Yes, someone you tell them, come home, let's have sex, it's the turn off for them, they probably might not show up.
No,
you understand? Yes, but I think if the person gets there, the vibe flows, and then whatever happens. It's also okay, but then whatever works for people, cool. But then with the sex on the first date, you are saying you are still against it.
Sure.
Mina is with it. But with all honesty, does it really have any effect on the relationship? As you go on the 10th date and you have the sex or the whatever it is, at the end of the day you got to
affect it.
So
you know what I would say? It doesn't affect the relationship.
No.
You see, sometimes it's even, I would say it's a good thing. It makes you know your stand with the person after the sex. You know that somebody can pretend to love you right after sex. Sometimes the love fades. And men don't count sex as World Cup like the way we ladies we take sex as World Cup. So if you guys have sex, maybe yesterday night you guys had sex. From this morning till maybe a month later, you know your stand in that relationship. Maybe he only came because he wanted to have fun with you. You know through his actions and his behaviors. But if there is no sex, there is nothing. And you guys will date after 6 months. Then you guys will have one sex. And after that one sex, he starts behaving like sorry to say, he's not correct. Then you feel you have wasted your time
and being used.
Yes. Sometimes sex on the first date, it doesn't affect. It makes you know your stand in the person's life, how the person is going to treat you.
Sylvia, do you think that, or do you feel that having sex on the first date makes you a cheap woman?
Okay, in a way it makes, that's what I'm saying, in a way it makes you cheap, in a way it doesn't. It all depends on the vibe between the both of you. But me for instance, I won't do that. Yes, we can have all the
that's why I'm asking that Is it because we feel cheap? We feel like the guy was gonna be like, oh, this girl is very loose and she's cheap just on the first
Okay,
day.
with some, they'll think, the guys, with some, they'll think they are very cheap. Some will like, okay, it's just the moment that brought that up. So it all depends. It depends. Okay.
Okay, but I am not gonna do it. But you know, the assumption that when a guy gets into a lady on their first date or their first date or their very first relationship, making the woman cheap. No, the one is not cheap. Then you the boy too, you are cheap.
You are cheap. Everybody is cheap.
Two of you.
But the boys really care being cheap.
No,
They are cheap.
anybody. You get it? Yeah. It doesn't make you cheap. The fact that we agreed to do it doesn't make the lady cheap. You get it?
And once you
so your relationship shouldn't make you cheap. But for me, I still stand by sexual purity in a relationship. And in a relationship, it should be pure. You know, and just be pure in a
So
relationship.
no sex till marriage.
Yeah.
So
She's preaching the gospel.
I'm preaching the gospel.
Okay, so that's good.
Because
That's really, really good. But then let me say, do you think the environment counts? The environment on the day
yes, my
influence
sister, yes.
what happens.
Yes.
For instance, somebody invites you on a date, then you invite me to Kimpiski Hotel. Then in the Kimpiski Hotel, the room number you give when I enter Rose. Then from the table. From the table to the back house, look at the roses, candles, then a whole lot of gifts and parcels. When you get there, like whatever you want is being brought to you. Like, hey, I'm partner dressing on. I'm going to use the bed blanket.
You're not saying you're a crazy girl who all this candles and all that. You'll be like, it's me, I'm that type. Yo.
Yes, I will enjoy I'm going home. You call the food.
You be happy with you. I'm going home.
I saw all the champagne. I'm like,
I'm going home. No problem.
Maybe meet me at some now for food. I will sit there and be like, oh, Charlie, if I go not so happy, like my sister, I won't even allow him, like, you know, girls, we talk like boss level. Then when you get down and then get a ring and go like, baby, will you marry me? That's guaranteed. From that evening, the lady will do styles that it's very soon. Baby, what am I?
Don't eat.
It's the environment. And some ladies, there's not everybody who is assertive.
Yeah.
We have assertive young ladies when they go out and you're telling me you want, like, maybe this is what I want to be. I can tell you no.
Yeah.
And you have to understand. But some ladies too are there. They are cool. Why not? Sure, it's a relationship.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know the person and he has invited me out for a date. So if it's my own boyfriend and this is what he wants, why not?
But don't you think about it is that giving in too quickly to the man, he's going to think that, oh, so just at first I had you, that means when other guys...
But you know, you have women that don't also value sex. Like, they can have sex with you and then like, it's just a
Sex doesn't say anything in any relationship. Do you know I'm saying that?
No.
But sex, you can have sex on the first date and the relationship, if it will work, it will work. If it won't work, you can wait and have the sex on the sixth man, my sister. After that, fair. Boys will show you, they will show you. It's not first day sex that will change their mind.
It will depend on the kind of man you are with or the kind of...
Some men can pretend till they have you.
Let me tell you,
Some men can really pretend to get to you.
But me, I'm a woman now. Me know kata. The way you talk.
I've never met a man who is a brat, or I've never met a guy who can lie like that. Oh my God!
When a man is manipulating you, my sister, you will go mad.
You will never know he's lying.
He will play mind games with you, and he will be always available.
Yes, always available.
And you make sure that he's always like
the perfect guy you want, you know, the better guy you want.
A man.
Hey,
Don't wait for a man to show you true
if
colors.
a man says, I'm going to stay with this girl till I have sex with her, he's going to do everything.
If it's 6 years,
It's 1 year, 10 years, but
you do it.
Don't you think a man, yeah, like I agree, like a man can agree, a man can fool you and
just have
do
sex with
all
you.
the cock or the joint job just to have you in
simple.
you.
That's to pass a message.
As far as to the extent of marrying you just to have sex with you and divorce you.
Yeah, there's a movie that Chelsea. I don't know if you've watched that movie. Nadia was the character, the main character, Majid. Melo was in love with Nadia. And then Nadia was playing hard to get. Then later, John Melo had the chance to date Nadia, and then he actually went to negotiate with some pastor to come and say Nadia is the right man for him. He got married to Nadia, not because of anything, just because to have sex with Nadia, and then she divorced Nadia.
My sister.
So it's that it happens.
Men are men and they will be men.
They'll forever be.
And
No,
after
not all
sex
men.
too.
Some men.
You see,
Not
and let me tell you
all of them.
something.
Go on,
After
sister.
sex, don't put it in your mind that he's there and hey. After sex, wait, take your time. If the person will treat you right, you still see he'll be persistent.
Yeah.
He'll still be available.
Yeah.
You know what you want as a lady.
Yeah.
So if after sex you're not getting what you were getting from the beginning, then pack out. Don't wait for him to say, my sister, it's over. Pack out and go.
So what if
It's not that easy. Because women take sex personal.
Yes, but men
Yeah.
take, they always take
So
sex as a
I want to get to a question, but let's clarify this question as very well. I asked about the environment
Yes.
factor. Is it how does it contribute?
Yes.
So would you agree to go on the first date with a guy in his house? You going to his house?
No, you see,
In this house, it
I
depends.
can't say no. I can't say no here, and I won't accept
So
the no.
what are you afraid of?
No, you see, I'm not afraid of anything, but I won't go to your house. No,
You can go to your house and
you see, Sylvia, it's all about you being assertive. If your mind is made up, I'm not going to do it.
Mommy coffee.
You're not ready.
No.
No, Sylvia. Take me out. Take me out.
Wait.
This is when you listen. No, when you behave like this, when you behave like this, at the end of the day, he will make you feel that after sex he will leave you.
Yeah.
Because as at now, you feel you are full of yourself and you don't want to listen to him. You are dating somebody, he tells you, babe, come to my house and let's get a date. You don't know if he has cooked. You don't know that.
First day sex advocate, relax for us. Relax for us. So I'm saying, you are saying you not go. So let's say this is a guy who works busy schedules and all the time. You guys are talking and you've not had the chance to meet one-on-one and have your first date. Then he invites you over to his house, maybe for lunch or dinner. He cooks himself, just to, for that romantic, nice experience. He cooks and then all that makes it set up for you to come, let's eat and have a very nice conversation. You didn't go.
You know something? Me going, I have this perception that me cool fear. Can you say me no wait, ma me no better, and I say no me better.
Yeah.
So me cool fear, family pay. There are so many nice places around. Family pay.
Do you think that if
who feel that they are member?
no, but for he said no. So I remember that a person can also come to your house. You can you have to your house and still have the sex with you.
Meet you there.
In my house.
Yes.
Boy.
You see, I want to make Sylvia understand that
So boy.
sex on the first date doesn't mean that is the day you guys have started the relationship. Maybe that is the first time you guys are going out to what? Eat, sit somewhere and have a nice time. So if we are in a relationship and I tell you come to my house,
Let's say you've been dating for like a month.
a man, okay, come to my house, and the time you come out, I mean, maybe I'll prepare something. Hardly do men do this kind of things. The man does this for you. 50% when they do it for you, then they mean something. So, and he does all this kind of things. Are you trying to tell me because of what you are thinking? And are you afraid of the person? Is the person not your boyfriend?
He's my boyfriend.
So what are you afraid
But wait, let's hold on with the boyfriend thing. We are talking about first date. Just a nipano saying that you guys are talking to know each other to see if you take this thing forward to accept the person fully as a boyfriend. So let's not make it look like it's your boyfriend. This is a new person you've met. Now you are talking on the lane of, you know, both of you becoming a thing. Okay, and this is your first date. You understand?
You know, you can even fall in love with the person. Let's say the first week, second week, you accept the person. Let's meet and then have a real talk, like face-to-face talk. That is what I feel as first date. Mupi, you've been talking for a while. Mupi, but we accept a relationship, you know. Even before Mupi, you get it. So that's why accept a relationship, you know. Because the fact that Obi wa won't accept it now. Won't be funny because you combo. You get it. Ushro. Me say me come. The man be me chana say me no be me.
So whether you've accepted the person or not accepted the person, what difference does it make?
Okay, Sika.
If you accepted the person, they are ushro no.
It means I know the person. I can go out with you, but I'm not going to do anything with you.
On the first date.
On the first date.
And America said.
Even on the second date, even on the third date, even on the fourth date, 3 date, 10 dates.
You see, and I'm saying right here that you see, it is not the sex that will change anything. Sex doesn't add up anything. Because as ladies, we ladies, we take sex personal. And you see, the only thing that hurts us most is a man having sex with us, and after sex, he tells us it's over. That's the only thing. Apart from that, when somebody leaves you, why again you cry?
But
so as ladies,
I don't want to be too biblical. But in the Bible, when you have sex with somebody you're not married to, it's fornication. The Bible says all other sin is outside the body, but fornication is inside the body. You see, and then that is one sin that God is not going to forgive you for. You get it. So let's not make it as if sex is normal. Sex is not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal because you know when you are joining in sex with somebody, you become one.
Yes, precious. I'm not saying sex is normal, no.
Wait,
sex can never be normal in this kind of situation. But the kind of people we have now,
exactly,
and the way they fancy sex, trust me, a boy can meet a girl today, he'll be happy, he'll be telling people he has met a girl, not that he's in love with the person, no. Just wants to have sex.
But we have men that will not want to have sex with you, but they love you. You get it? We have different categories of men. And different categories of women.
It's this topic that is making us brings those who are willing to do this.
Yeah.
Because sex on the first date, if you are assertive, you go and come and see. If you're not assertive and you go and you feel like, oh, this is my person and I want to be there, you can be there.
Okay,
it depends on your mentality.
So what do you fear that will go wrong having sex with someone on the first date?
Okay, for me, I take sex personal. Yes, I can't just have sex with someone I just met or someone I'm not emotionally into. You get me? Yeah, so what I fear about having sex on the first date with someone is like, as you said earlier, then have sex with you and then maybe on the following day we start having issues that will lead to a breakup, or you change from the nicer part of you to the baddest part of you. So it's a whole lot.
So that's your fear.
Yes.
But you also know that if the guy can still be with you, go on 100 dates with you just to have sex with you and damn you the problem.
But you know something about me? I can be with you for months without not having sex with you, and if it gets to a time, you'll be so persistent. That's why I'll get to know you more and more. So without one mission to me, you just go our separate ways.
So are you trying to say that you've never had sex in any of your relationships? Please
this first now.
Let me come in here. Sylvia, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how you prolong sex when it comes to men. Because men are people that can chase. Like, trust me, they can chase. If they want this, if this is what they want, they can go underground.
Use the word target.
The target. They can pass underground.
But do you know along the way they get fed up?
They
He can pretend for how long, but
you know if a man is pretending. Oh, Sophia, don't go there. I beg you. When the man is pretending, stop.
Hey, Sylvia. Okay.
I mean,
Let me tell you something. A man can have sex with you and still treat you right. Because maybe he enjoyed the sex, not because he loved you. He will manipulate you, he will play mind games with you just to get that same sex from you. He will treat you nice. Not because he loves you. So sex doesn't say anything. So if I go on a first date with somebody, then I have sex with the person. After that, I'll become relaxed. I just want to see what the person has for me. If the person will be persistent, if the person will be available. With that, I can be like, oh, okay, this person is not in for what my body, but the person really wants to build a life with me. I'm not justifying that sex is good, but this is what I have. After all, I went to have the sex and I'm back. So I can say this person means something good for me. But if I prolong the sex 6 months, 7 months, and he will spend on you. You see, men, when they are doing this, they take their time. He will spend on you. Oh, he will do everything for you. But after the sex, you ask yourself, this is the same man with you.
Do you know something? Let me tell you something about what you just said. I was with one guy, and then he was so lovey-dovey and whatever with me. And then, do you know, one time I was in my room, I was like, nah, this guy is too nice to me. Let me try, and I don't know. Like, so I did a collabo with my roommates. That okay, maybe try. I'm sick. So I just went to the guys in the evening. I went to his, I was like, I'm not feeling, I'm very, very sick. I called my daddy, he's not answering. My mom too, he's not answering. I'm not having money to buy medicine and stuff. So please, can you get me medicine to buy me Jari? No, my petu pound, me nyam me petu say me Jari. So I was lying on this guy's bed, and I do know something. You know what's the first the guy did, and so funny to me, and see I was like, and it's not me, and then he was saying a whole lot of things. Just saying, no person, so was like, we are measuring no person for me done. Now he was so lovey-dovey towards me, yes. So me was, I'm not feeling well. I came in because I'm got to the room, so be okay. And then something. When I was in the room now, and Sanya make us a seminar. He had. His friends came to visit him, and then they went outside. And there's an all for no sense there. So he was shouting out, they were loud. They were loud. So Oba and some say, Mother, he was saying so many nasty. We say all sorts of nasty things. We are madam for okay, a whole lot of things. And then you know something, ladies now, guys on only one now for no. Eka train so uncle job of fee, some fee no be real thing. So I'm tell me dying to me train that conversation in Tibium. Na me fan power in my show because me shall not tell you me call na me fan power. Me do we are not 10 on Ntina, Omuko na me do the lady now make an answer no call back home host on so koja no go na dem go kasi we do fear rather anyway na met na name mo ko ka so on the guy was willing to come back because as our job was them more ready to take action on me. Yes. So Obajo, I have to be very smart. Very, very smart. You are lucky. You see, for others. No. Me petty take you. Me obi I was so lucky. How smart can you be? Let me use myself as an example. I've been a victim of a heartbreak. And I always say that, you see, when a man is using you, you never know. Because he won't come and show you straightforward that I'm using you for you to run away. Do you know what you were lucky with? Because some people came and spoke and you heard it. Yeah. But only me petty me. But you know, say, me tearing I did chi and this guy was like, I don't know, back to the hostel, new apartments. I wasn't there. And I was like, Uche, that's why. So now he was petty. So what if you never heard? What if you never heard? And then he's not gonna be lovey-dovey with you. And then I don't know, but that maybe my host said, no, this guy is too much. Like,
I think one is very, very smart. That's why he said, let's avoid the sex in the first place.
Yes.
Trust me.
I'm not talking much. You never know. I don't want to talk much. Because I'm going to preach.
God is very, very wise saying you shouldn't have sex until married.
Yes.
So sex on the married, the person can pretend. Fine, you choose not to do it on the first day. She's a gentleman, who didn't touch you, who didn't force you. Second day, one can someone say, oh, it's a relationship, then you give, then you have the sex. You feel like, oh, this is a nice guy. But probably he had an agenda just to have you.
Yeah.
Then when he's done with you, then he dumps you.
Yeah.
And then he moves on. So whether be stretching for 10 years or 5 years. At the end of the day, he has had sex with you.
But as a woman, before you enter into a relationship with someone, you need to be very smart. Seriously, but me man can't say you are that smart. Just be playing along. Yeah, lovey-dovey and whatever towards me. Yes, me. But what I see behind you, what you say, yeah, me. But I know what said they are making say no. So me say he's a total different person. Like a whole me only to me. But I was also let me
what would you do if you have the guy and you go on numerous dates and he doesn't touch you, he invites you to his house,
he doesn't
touch you.
Will you take it as love?
Then you guys start dating or you finally give in the sex and then he leaves you.
What will you do?
How will you feel?
How will I feel? Okay, come again. Sorry.
Let me tell us. I want her to understand that it is not the prolonging of the sex.
No, so answer this question for me. So if you go on the numerous dates that you want, you get your numerous dates, he pampers you, now he cooks dinner in his house for you, then you finally give him that, oh, he's a nice guy, finally, I've been smart and all about it, and I've seen that he's a good guy. You have the sex. Then he dumps you.
I feel used. Why? Why did you use?
Because there's a saying that I can't that's to try bear on what to them tell them what
You see, I don't understand when women say they feel used.
Sex with someone.
But you agreed. The two of you agreed to have it. So why should
I think that pattern with him. Women cherish sex so much. Women do not just
that is why no matter how good the man treats you, no matter what he shows you, don't do it.
We cherish sex so much that we end up giving it out. That's why a man has sex with you and I mean what he wanted was just have fun. He has had his way and he's not attached. But a woman gives you sex, then she's attached because she feels like she has given you something precious, and therefore in return you need to treat her back special. You understand? But that is not meant. So it's either you are doing it or you are not doing it. Simple. Because sex do not guarantee good relationship. And people will probably have someone will be into you, have sex with you on the first day, and then later realize, okay, the sex was not good, or I didn't like the sex, so I can't continue doing it.
And then women, okay, sometimes women go on first dates and have sex, and then their whole attention is on the man's manhood. And they'll be like, it's not big, it's not big, so I don't like it. It's too small, I don't like
that. Was
it's
why
too big.
I was trying to say earlier that, and maybe that's after the first date. I bet it's your money because maybe they are way pen way. After the first date, no more than no one say, I feel this person and I don't like his this. He doesn't like my this.
And one good thing about abstinence, sexual abstinence in a relationship is you don't get the chance to compare your partner with anybody. Yes. Because some people will still have memories of their ex's sex that they had with them, and then when they're having sex with their partners, their current partners, then or let's say their husbands and their wives, and it becomes a problem. So when you are not having sex, you don't have any chance to compare. So you are content with the man you are with, you are content with the sex you are receiving from your husband. But when you suffer multiple times with different people, you are married now, and
now you want to explore.
You feel like my husband is not really like the way this guy.
You want to get something which is better than this one, and me now, let me come to you. You are advocating for the sex on first day, but I'm asking, having sex with the person on the first day and then he doesn't call you back or he doesn't continue whatever you guys are doing.
Okay, that's, you see, sometimes certain things are there, they shouldn't tell you. Like, you are a lady, you are smart, you are beautiful. You go on a date with someone, you have sex with the person, then you don't call me again. Sometimes you can't tell me you're a busy person. I don't know the kind of excuse you give me that should make me understand that you are not interested anymore.
But then why then you giving the sex? Because I feel at the end of the day, if you're having sex with every guy you meet on your first day, and remember when you're going to date, you're going to meet all sorts of men before you get married.
I was about to ask
you probably have like 30 million body counts. rounds before you get
Yes, let's say you date in a year, you get dates like, you get to date like 5 men or 10 men.
So if you manage to get
Then the end has followed.
You see, sometimes experiences doesn't make us repeat certain mistakes.
Okay.
Sometimes certain things you've not experienced, you feel the people are just saying it for saying sake. I go, maybe my first experience, I've gone on a date, then the environment and everything brought us and we had sex. Then I go home. I'm expecting things to continue the way it was at first. But I know one funny thing too about sex. After having sex with your partner, you get things the way, like it will happen like first again. If it's not 100%, I bet you about 80%. Maybe you see, men get detached, women get attached.
Are you sure?
A man can have sex doesn't.
I know a man has sex with you
and he
and
doesn't
have
care.
no
You see,
I know.
I can.
But as to a man getting detached, the women, some men, the more they get close to you, the more they show you love and affection, they get attached. Even some of the women get tired of it, and the men are still in for it.
And I'm saying that you see that it's a two people affair.
Yeah.
If we've had sex, and like the way he said, I'm not hearing from you again.
Yeah. He didn't continue the date.
He didn't.
The thing would never happen because the date was to start something between the two of you. You gave me the sex and nothing happened again. Do you think because it was a sex or maybe
It's never
or maybe because he feels you are too cheap?
Or maybe there's something not good about the lady.
Yeah. So
It is never the sex. I would say maybe sometimes the man didn't really mean everything he told you.
Yeah, true.
Because people enter into relationships, they can be there 6 months, 7 months, almost a year, they don't have sex. The moment their partners have sex with them, then things go away.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not anything about the date, but maybe it was lust. Maybe our body tear, maybe the way you dressed and everything.
You have a banging body.
Yes, that was why he came.
sex on first days is just last, I think.
Yes.
It's just some
Yes.
last.
Sex on first day to second day to third day to fourth day to fifth
Last.
day.
You see, like we can't say 100% last because maybe after that sex too,
Okay,
that is
it
when
works with-
maybe out of 100%, we get 10% of men feeling like this is the lady. I'm convinced that if I'm with this lady, I can be committed because she gives me all the styles I want and I'm comfortable with her. You see, men when they are not getting what they want from you, sometimes it pushes them out.
Yeah.
So maybe if he sits down and feels like, okay, this is the style I want and he's giving it to me, she's giving it to me. Oh, I can be committed to this lady because she can do everything I want. It's a need your bet now. But so if it's last after the date, you get things the way they are.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't call you, nobody should tell you, my sister, pick up the pieces and move on. It's never late. You are a young girl growing up. You can be in 5 years relationship. Just after sex, if the man will leave you, he will leave you. Sure. You don't know a mindset of a man. So don't go 100% that, okay, since I'm going to have sex, then he's going to marry me. Hey, please. Marriage is not part of their plans.
So Sylvia, now go to Precious. So Precious, you meet a guy you like so much. Your first date, this guy, everything, his manners, his demeanor, his approach, his style, and everything. Yes, you're into it. This is the package I want. Then, I mean, the environment and the circumstance call for it. And this guy wants to have sex with you on the first day. You understand? The environment is all soothing and calling for it. And you don't do it and you don't hear from the guy again. Wait, let me even put it this way. You don't do it. Will you consider that because you like the guy and everything, will it push you to do like, let me do it so that I don't lose him because I like him? I know this question is for the wrong person.
It's not going to push me into chasing the man because I've made up my mind already. You get it? We can have all the romantic time. We have all the candles. We have all the drinks. We are playing with cools. I love cools. We're playing cools and all that. And you're asking for sex. When you start asking for sex, then I'll tell you I'll not do it. because we come baby Bible shall in China, maybe 7 baby one now. And me say, hey, nobody a couple of me chabe. Nobody to have one way.
And also baby Bible not China.
Let me start to preach you.
And also Kasano and also no
said before marriage is bad. God loves you and all that. You see, me preacher, you have to know where it's going to. I'm trying to psych your mind that
what I'm saying chinchina. Also
it is rape. You can't force, but I'm telling you so. Wait, nyame do this conversation before me come for because
so baby, I'm trying to say that you convince the guy
to accepting that
because you like the guy, you convince him to probably wait till marriage or wait till when?
Wait till marriage. If you can't wait, you can just walk away.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just walk away if you can't. I'm not going to force you. Okay, I'm going to force you. It's a choice. I decided to.
No, I'll not ask Nina. I know what she will say. Sylvia, what will you do it? Will you do it? The guy you like so much, and like on the first date, you feel like, oh my god, yes, I want to date this guy. Yes, I want to be in a relationship with this guy. And eventually, we are going to do it. So, I mean, why don't we do it?
I won't do it. I've experienced them, and I didn't do it. So I won't do it now.
Thank you.
And okay, so
Sikapa, I want to ask somebody a question here. Give me the platform. Sylvia, have you had sex before?
Why? It's personal. That's personal.
No, you see, let me say something. I'm not saying sex is a good thing and it's supposed to be.
Sex. Please come again.
I'm not saying sex is a good thing.
Yes, it's not. It's a good thing when
we're married.
But it's not a good thing. It's fornication when I'm out of marriage.
Okay, it's okay.
Thank you.
I'm not saying it's all good, but sometimes I feel like we should just be open and real. Because the way I'm talking, it will make somebody feel like maybe it's because of certain experiences you are saying this. So I want her to understand that the sex, if you give, you give. Let me tell you something. If you know you don't want to have sex, then step out of the relationships you are in.
But we have men that are not going to have sex.
That is a matured man.
Thank you.
We have to look for a man who's mature enough to understand. One besides sex, he never had sex from like.
Are you guys still dating?
That was, should I say, distance? How should I say?
I like the fact that
on nature broadcasters or sometimes separated.
So the person traveled or something.
Not travel, but like I left where I was. Although it was a long distance, it got to a time. Okay, I was writing media, so my phone was taken away from me and the whole lot. So maybe we meet after 6 months. Maybe we not be behind.
So let's say let me ask. So with him, let's say the conversation continued,
and you were closer to him. No, you see, we don't plan sex. That is what I wanted to understand. Sex naturally happens because when your father comes back from work. On the can't show my say, sister, yeah, and then Okoda made you. No, on yet, on can't show. That's so wrong. Let's be real here.
Because I'm being real with you. Your father will tell your mother that never asked for such for me. The first I did never asked for sex for me. If you know now take me with sex, I'll just walk out. Serious, I'll just walk out.
No. I'm not saying she can't walk out.
The fact that these girls are confusing.
No, Sikapa.
You are telling me that everybody in relationship knows sex.
That is what I want her to like. Wait, because if you are in a relationship, discourage that.
Let me make my life like you. I'm
you can be in a relationship and have to. It's your own mindset. It's what you want. That's what you want.
We have some people that have had sex before in relationships and have made up their mind that they're not going to do it again.
No. Listen, I'm not trying to change her mindset.
You can't change it too. So
listen, I'm not trying to change what she's saying. But she shouldn't make it look like bigger. Maybe experience now, man. I like what's a nipa there in social penance nipa. Maybe go in front of maybe I just come on, let's go. Like I cook on the side. Meet me out the cabinet. Let's go. She has a lot of experiences. That is why when I started talking, I was like, sex doesn't mean anything. Sex doesn't make a relationship progress. If after sex it will end, it will end. Yeah. If you can have it even as best scrum, I said, it will last.
Yeah, I get you. Yes, sex on first date, it's your choice. You decide what you want to do. But then again, sometimes, with me, I feel like having sex on the first day sometimes can ruin things in a way that fine, you're on the first day with someone and you like the thing, the environment calls for it and all that, and you do it. It destroys some let's say the future friendship or future bond you could have had with the person. Because there are some people when you put yourself in a sexual encounter with them, there are certain things, there are certain kind of boundaries that get in between the two of you. You understand? Especially becoming great friends afterwards. If fine, this person you've had sex on your first day with, and then later, no, I don't think I want to do it. But sometimes it comes to regret. You go do the sex.
Always comes to regret.
It's that is before. So, we don't know anything about it.
One producer of mine, I was trying to preach him about sexual purity, and I was like, stop preaching me, I don't need it. And I asked why, and I was like, what makes sex a sin? And I quoted from the Bible, and I was like, it's your conscience that makes it a sin. Because afterwards, the regret you have, your conscience is going to eat you up. Yeah. Let's say you've done it before, the first time you go do it, they would like, hey, like, no, it's all comes to your conscience. But still, I tried to convince this guy. This guy was still telling me, say, my best friend and I, but just telling him that the Bible says no, we don't have to do it. And I was like, your conscience is the one that's going to put you wrong or right.
You see, when you are dealing with mature people who know how to handle ladies, a sex on the first date there won't be any problem after the date. It is these young boys that have come. That's you have to go in for mature people.
Thank you.
So talking. Wait.
So if the person is mature, then you're going to do it.
No.
They know how to handle.
Yes. So you see, that is my problem because dates.
Sister,
from the way he's talking, sometimes it's not only the talking you might look at. And men too, sometimes they lie. Men lie, it's not sometimes they lie. So if maybe after the first date, if you are dating a matured man, maybe after the sex he will sit you down and talk to you. Yeah. Like he will sit you down, he will make you know that okay, after this I feel these are my dreams, this is what I want to do, and I'll be so grateful if you will want to join me at.
So why don't you people discuss
but
that?
That is why I said something. That's why I said something that you see, maybe the sex, maybe you see some men like sex, and on to me, I say within the relationship you guys will have sex, but or maybe some people they want to be sure of what they are going in for. Let me tell you something. How many percent of ladies get to the altar as virgins before they get married?
Just a few.
Because a man who wants to go for something that at the end of the day, maybe when he said, this is my lady's sexual weakness. When it comes to this side, my lady is no good. Okay, babe, I want it this way. So please try and work.
But we have women that are virgins and their husbands are able to train them as to how they want
today, some young boys are not tell that they don't like virgins. Somebody can look at your face and tell you he doesn't want to marry a virgin because they are stressful.
I've been told before.
They
are stressful.
So that was what
I've been told before. Is it because maybe
virgin too? Maybe virgin.
Yes,
so there's Sylvia
confessing.
No,
I'm not confessing to anyone, but me patrons say, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys. They'll be like,
Like they say, so as I was saying, maybe he wants to be sure of what he's going in for. We will feel after the sex, those who are not correct will finish and leave. But somebody who really wants you after the sex will make things work. Wait, it's not the sex.
Let me tell you something. No, before I enter into a relationship with someone, before I'll say yes to you, and I say, me can yes, now I'll tell you, do you know something? Gentlemen, I'm not ready for sex. Don't pressure me. Sex is a mutual agreement. Don't pressure me for it. Make sure now, share not whatever you want. Is not in line with things. You can work out. After all, we are still young. There are so many people out there who want to align with what my principles and what kind of say no. Yeah, so who's prefer sex? No.
Please,
No.
give me three reasons why you think Mina shouldn't have sex on the first day.
She's Mina. Mina one.
I said, Mama,
Heaven is the goal.
my mother is coming to talk.
Mina one.
Yes, ma.
One. The Bible is against it. God is against it.
Okay, mommy.
2. Sexually transmitted diseases.
Okay, mommy.
It's real. We still have sexually transmitted diseases, but women of today are scared of pregnancy more than STDs, more STIs. And 3, what should I say for the 3?
No.
The 3 it's the same. Everything is the Gomina. The spiritual life is very important. The spiritual life is very, very important because sometimes you go and have sex and after that you cannot even pray for a whole year.
It belongs to you.
It's blessed because he wants purity. So anything that is pure, attractive. When you don't have sex, let's say when you don't have sex for a while, you start praying and see if whatever you pray for you don't get it. You get everything that you pray for like very fast. So we have to know that sex blocks a lot of things, a lot of good things in our lives. Sex blocks it. It will block it.
Okay. So that's not for the married people, it's for the people who are not married.
If you're married, please. Those who bought a heavy price. You bought at a heavy price. Everything is there.
Mina,
Yes.
tell Sylvia 3 reasons why she should have sex on the first date.
Sylvia, have sex. I want 100% say Sylvia is a virgin. I'll sit on this camera in live. So Sylvia.
Sylvia's very got to do with
No. You see the way she's talking like.
that is why I'm saying give her 3 reasons.
I'm not saying she should go and have sex, but you see, this era, then I beg you, don't enter into relationship. Because relationship, somebody can sit and tell you the things that make relationship work. Somebody can say good sex. If you don't give your boyfriend good sex, so you see, I can't say I can't force it on her to have sex or anything. But if she feels she doesn't, she can. This is your question, dear. I beg you. Because Sylvia, if I give it to her, I should give her a reason that she don't have sex.
It's like the mind is already made. So when I go into a relationship,
give her
you have to get a man that is going to align with your
Okay. Let me. I just think up a thing tonight. Sylvia.
Yes. Look at the way people looking into my palm. The answers are there.
Sylvia, then date a matured man.
But you know something?
A matured man.
Yes. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for that aggressive word.
Once any mature no can we should be mature ni free now. Or what is needed to be I say we near change. And the mind. Person mature because we should say now where the way is coming from. I'm sure it's coming from now. If somebody can be 14 years and more mature than head oh yes oh
Maturity.
Yes.
The person is talking.
This person is matured.
He's matured.
Yes.
Those are the kind of people that who sit to her.
Yes.
Never did that. Oh.
Mina, stop being vulgar.
Let me be open to your girl. I want to do
Okay, go.
Sylvia, you have got men. Have sex with them. That is only if you feel like they are good for you and you guys have a future. leading into somewhere. Secondly, Sylvia, sex is not easy.
Okay.
But if you're if you're in a relationship now,
Okay.
everybody considers sex as something that makes a relationship. I'm not saying you to consider, but if it's not that, and it's not only sex but that makes you alright. If you
penetration. No, I'm not trying to say. She said kissing. Okay, and I'm saying that. So somebody who kiss in the romance without penetration, you get that's what I'm trying to say. You get maybe she's been having romance without penetration.
and that way to turn into heavy.
It's not sexual impurity, right? No, they don't say but we have a lot of times where men will be like, or some people will be like, they've been having romance without penetration.
Then don't call yourself Jesus' daughter. You are just like us. You are part of the majority.
Mina, finish your last advice. Let me
You give it 3 you said never date. That she dates a mature.
If you know you won't have sex, don't date.
Yes.
If you're in a relationship now, break up. After you're going break up. So yeah. Right now, the last one.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
Go on, you can make talk. Yes.
You don't want to have sex. You don't want to have sex.
No.
Are you sure I'm not having sex?
Missy, I don't want to have sex. I'm not having sex.
It's like Mina knows Sylvia this time. I'm like, God in heaven can't know that.
Sylvia not seen in China.
See,
like
you
I
don't want to
didn't
rely on God right now.
but Obia wouldn't me. They promised her marriage, but it didn't end there.
They're promising good life.
It's broken.
Guys, calm down. We are having an amazing.
Broken heart, no good.
Today, I'm not even feeling like I'm doing my job. I'm just taking it enjoy it like I'm watching the show. Like I'm watching it's very fun and interesting here, and all too soon we have to bring our show to an end. So we're gonna go into some few touches, then we call it an end. But this show is proudly sponsored by Beatrix Clothing. She made this beautiful outfit for me. You can find her on IG. It's Beatrix_clothing. Her number is 0246 982 891. And my hair was done by LK Beauty Parlor. Her number is 054 6946 911. You can call KO Mighty Services for your certificate, business certificate, birth certificate. You can call him for logistics, building and construction, private classes. They do almost everything. You can call him on 054 677 6393. Tell me one thing. Do's and don'ts. See, a revelation BPO. Revelation BPO and kissing and smooshing.
Yeah.
I can't be looking inside the camera right now, but there's who says she has not done that? Yes. So what are your do's and don'ts on your first date? Precious.
My do's and don'ts. Me, when I start, I'll tell you if sex is your mindset, no. And then like be real with me.
You kiss on the first date?
Kiss on the first date.
On the first date.
Hey, like I don't want to talk, but let me talk.
So,
Let me talk.
If you
know,
I'm not really in a lot of relationship.
Wait, I like my girls for one reason is the honesty and how they are.
Yes, let me be honest.
Everything with you.
Share.
And we will not allow her today because she's being like one of the rude people. So today she cannot lie.
Yes,
Yes, I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna have sex on the first date. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
So how far are you willing to go on the first date?
We don't go date, oh.
No, but even if you do, how far?
How far?
Yeah.
You peg me.
Hey,
Where?
My hair.
So why you mistakenly slits from here?
Hey.
you can't talk, my sister.
I can't talk, but I'm like,
Mina.
but I'm not saying that no, I'm not saying don't kiss the person or something, but I'm not saying don't kiss the person.
Have you ever kissed someone on first day?
I've never kissed anybody on my first day.
But you've kissed before.
Yes, I have.
Thank you. Talking of.
Oh no, I have kissed before. Let me be real. I've kissed before, not because I wanted to, but it's no, that you get me, but it's like it just came like you you get it. It just came like so fast. I didn't continue. But no, at that point, I didn't know. At that point, at that point, I didn't know what kissing was. I didn't know how to kiss. I'm not good at kissing. I don't know how to kiss. So he got me, and I was just standing there like, hey, what are you doing? Like, it was a relationship that we were building. It was a relationship, and I was so naive at that time. I didn't know all this kissing stuff and all that. So, but I told my mom. I went home. I told my mom. My mom asked me, "Did he kiss you?" I was like, "Yes, he did kiss." My mom, like I didn't know. No, it was just normal, like kissing me. Like just, I didn't feel it. No, nothing moved in me. Nothing. It's like nothing. My mindset is, what if I put my mind on what you're doing and later you want me to have sex with you and I do? So I just then when I was just trying to do like that. And that's all, but I've kissed before. Like, thank you. Thank you.
And that's of my notes. Whatever
she has.
Saying, look at Sylvia's facial expression. I'm going here, but it's not my time. It's a matter. Don't go there. It's a shock.
That's not shock me. Wait. The mom's facial expression. Wait. Do them some question. I'm in front.
What are your dreams and goals? How are you willing to stay?
So as I said earlier, no sex. But on the first date, I don't kiss you. Maybe I sign you from. Yeah. For the kiss, fine. But sex, no.
Hey, Sophia. She just said this. No, that's fine.
When it comes to fornication, like the way they were saying, kissing point fornication. Once the person is not your husband or your wife.
Oh, but the Bible says we should say everybody kiss.
That's so holy. Like holy. Like so Mina. So Mina. You're so holy kiss. Yes.
Thank you. God bless you.
Hey. So this one is so holy kiss. You what? That you stay with me or what? No. So I don't like
Answer your question.
Okay, so like
you said
no sex. Yes, no sex, no kissing. But as time goes on, I'll kiss you. For the kissing, fine. But for sex, no. That's my do. They are awesome. Do and don't.
It's not as if. How far are you willing to go on first day?
Okay.
Oh, you're blushing?
Should we close? I leave the floor for you.
Okay, so there are kisses, there are hugs, but the sex. What? It can be the day after the first day.
No, you want to do it on the first day?
Why not? If I feel like, or I am settled with this person, I feel the person has the mindset I need.
Yeah.
Or the person has
potential.
Yes. or the person has what it takes, or I feel like this person can get me somewhere, he's God fearing and he has the brains I need. Why not? Because I know it's not only sex that make things work for us. So, if it comes like that, I'm okay. Doesn't change anything.
Okay, alright.
I was truthful though.
Today, the truth has truth me.
They're all truthful here. They're all being real.
They're all being real.
People kiss and sex
So
fornication.
if you're not in for sex, you please no. Don't come. If you come, it won't work out.
Yes. You're going to greet you with
This girl has only
Yes.
broken heart, so forget her. When also for mommy is talking, but it's always when it's broken heart, I put it to her. She can't come and pour her broken heart still, so I hear in the studio.
Like, wait, are you with me spiritually or what? Because wait, are you with me spiritually?
No, the way you are picking your point, it shows something has happened to her, which has made her learn from it. Experience, they say, is the best teacher. On this note, we have closed the show.
Thank you.
I've handed over the host.
You have the platform, give it to her. I will not close it. I refuse to close the show. We found a lovely time today on the house show. My ladies came in and they came in. Today I didn't have to do much talking. Revelations. People say they don't do nothing on Thursday, no sex, nothing, but they do holy kiss. And how they do
Polio. Be specific.
I have no hand in it.
Just
But then, sex, we are not supposed to have sex at all until we are married.
Yeah.
You understand? But whether you are going to do it or how you are going to do it or when you are going to do it is up to you. Always look at the person you are moving with. If they have the potential of being your boyfriend or what you want, or if they have what you want. Because you don't end up having sex with everybody you go on first date with. Then you're going to probably in a year, I don't know how many times you go for dates in a year, but then it's going to be so much. So always be careful who you and how you give in to people. It's your body. You can choose to say no, you can choose to say yes. The power is with you. And sometimes don't ruin future potential good friends with just sex on first day. For some people, you get involved with them sexually, and then in future, we won't be friends with them. You know, it kind of hinders the friendship. Because sometimes when you had sexual encounters with them, you can't be friends to them to a certain level. Because there's always this mindset that, oh, you people are the thing, and therefore, you know, it contradicts a whole lot of things. So, on that note, we say thank you very, very, very much to my lovely sponsors, K Almighty Service, Beatrix Clothing. She's on IG. It's Bio_tricks_clothing. You can find her on IG, and I have LK Beauty Parlor. They are all located in Koforidua on the Koforidua Technical University Road. Call the numbers on screen for any of their services. My name is Amasikapa, and this has been the Cow Show. Don't miss us too much, because we're going to come back with another exciting episode.